Welcome to the channel. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you here today. Whether you're a returning viewer or this is your first time joining us, I'm so grateful that you clicked on this video. Today, we are going to discuss a deeply meaningful topic, something that impacts every one of us in our daily lives, the true source of happiness and wealth. It's a simple concept, but one that many people overlook. So, I want to ask you a question right off the bat. Why is it that some people, despite having everything they could ever wish for, wealth, success, love, still feel an emptiness inside? And then, why do others who have little seem to radiate joy and contentment? At the heart of this mystery lies a profound truth. True wealth is not what we accumulate externally, but the joy and peace we cultivate within ourselves. Understanding true wealth. You've probably heard the phrase, money can't buy happiness, but have you ever paused to reflect on why this is true? We live in a world that constantly tells us we need more money, more possessions, more accolades. Society often equates success with external achievements. But how many times have you found yourself achieving something you thought would make you happy, only to realize that the happiness doesn't last? This is because true happiness doesn't come from what we have, it comes from how we feel inside. The teachings of Sogyal Rinpoche in his book The Tibetan Book of Living and Dying resonate here, emphasizing that happiness is not something that can be given to us by the world. Instead, it's something that we must develop within ourselves. Inner peace is what allows us to find joy in the present moment, regardless of our circumstances. The illusion of external success. Let's look at a common scenario. Imagine you've been working for months toward a promotion at your job. You finally get it, and for a brief moment, you feel on top of the world. But then, something interesting happens. We start to feel more stressed, more anxious. The responsibilities pile up, the pressure mounts, and the initial joy fades away. Why does this happen? Because external success is always fleeting. We can constantly achieve more, but the satisfaction from these achievements doesn't bring long-lasting peace. True happiness and peace are found within, not in the accumulation of things or accolades. Buddhist teachings, particularly those of Thich Nhat Hanh, remind us that the root of all suffering comes from attachment. We get attached to the idea that success equals happiness, and while achieving something can certainly bring a temporary feeling of joy, this joy is not the deep, unshakable happiness we all truly desire. Finding true happiness within the role of the mind. Here's the secret that many miss. Happiness is a state of mind. Your inner world, how you view yourself and the world around you, determines your happiness. A person with a peaceful mind will find joy even in adversity, while someone with an unsettled mind will feel restless even when surrounded by abundance. Buddhist practice focuses a lot on cultivating mindfulness, the ability to stay present and aware of our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. This is where true inner peace begins. You might be thinking, how can I apply this to my life? Well, it's not about denying your desires or ignoring challenges. It's about changing your perspective. For instance, instead of seeing a stressful work situation as a source of frustration, try seeing it as an opportunity to practice patience and composure. When you do this, your mind becomes a tool for peace, not chaos. The story of the Zen master and the beggar. To illustrate the power of inner peace, let me share a story about a Zen master and a beggar. There was once a Zen master who lived in a small village. He was known for his calmness, no matter what the situation was. One day, a beggar came to him, asking for food. The Zen master welcomed him and invited him to sit. The beggar, who was tired and hungry, asked, "Master, why is it that I am so poor, while others live in comfort and wealth?" The Zen master smiled and replied, "Your wealth is not defined by what you have, but by how content you are with what you already possess. True wealth is the peace of mind that comes from living simply, without attachment." The beggar was puzzled but still hungry, so the master handed him a bowl of rice. The beggar took it, and for the first time in a long while, he ate in peace, without worry or haste. The moral of the story: the beggar's true wealth wasn't in his material possessions, but in the peace and satisfaction he found in the present moment. Shifting the mindset, awareness and acceptance. The first step toward inner joy is awareness. Being aware of your thoughts, emotions, and reactions allows you to create a healthy distance between yourself and your feelings. Once you're aware, the next step is acceptance. Acceptance is not resignation, it is the act of acknowledging things as they are. If something causes you pain, instead of resisting it, try accepting it. This doesn't mean you like it or want it to happen again, but by accepting it, you release the negative emotions that tie you to it. Through mindfulness and acceptance, we start to realize that the things that disturb us are often the very things we resist the most. When we stop fighting against life's difficulties, we create space for peace and joy to naturally arise. The practice of inner transformation, meditation. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for achieving inner joy. It allows us to quiet the constant noise of our minds and reconnect with the stillness within. It helps us cultivate gratitude and compassion, two key elements of a joyful life. When we meditate, we begin to shift our perception of the world. Instead of seeing obstacles as problems, we start to see them as opportunities for growth. This mindset shift is what leads to long-term happiness. You don't need to meditate for hours every day to experience the benefits. Just a few minutes each day of focusing on your breath can make a huge difference in your emotional state. The power of compassion and giving. Another important practice is compassion, not just for others, but for yourself as well. Many times, we are our harshest critics. We focus on our shortcomings and failures, and this only breeds discontent. Instead, try showing yourself the same kindness and understanding you would offer a dear friend. Compassion also extends to others. When you give selflessly, whether it's a smile, a kind word, or your time, it creates a deep sense of fulfillment. It's a paradox. The more you give, the more you receive. Conclusion: the path to true happiness. In conclusion, true wealth and happiness lie within your heart and mind. By shifting your focus from external achievements to cultivating inner peace and joy, you will begin to experience life in a way that's more fulfilling and meaningful. The key is to change your perspective from seeking happiness outside yourself to nurturing it inside. Remember, it's not about the things you own, the promotions you get, or the relationships you have. It's about how peaceful, content, and joyful you feel within yourself. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope today's discussion has sparked a new way of thinking about happiness and wealth for you. Remember, true happiness is not something we find outside, it's something we create within. Please share your thoughts and stories with us in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, may you find peace and joy in every moment.